So will the price of Bitcoin play out as a dead cat bounce trading pattern, or is this just a temporary pullback because the price of Bitcoin for this month of August has formed a new ascending CPR? Yes guys, the price of Bitcoin is giving us a mixed signal, and this is exactly what we are going to discuss in this video. But before I do that, I just want you guys to quickly destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching for the first time, to hit the subscribe button and the bell. So looking at this price action of Bitcoin in a 4-hour time frame using this dead cat bounce scenario, nothing much has changed. Price in the medium short term, after showing a retracement around 50%, has started to show continuation just like I've shown you an example. But I just want you guys to be clear, this might be turning out into a bear trap. Yes, price showing weakness, price getting attracted towards the key line of support and then starting a new impulsive movement. I mean, price of Bitcoin after some range bound could be showing a move here like this, and then finally start with a new impulsive movement here in this manner, because the price of Bitcoin, we are aware, has some strong line of support lining around 28,000, and as long as we remain above that area, any sort of a retracement, any sort of a pullback will be just looked as a temporary pullback. Because we know, if we look at this in a simple way, I mean, in the past price action, we have found out whenever the price of Bitcoin has started with this new impulsive movement, each and every higher highs, higher lows, you can see most of the higher lows got attracted towards this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line before starting a new impulsive movement. I mean, before we started this new impulsive movement, we got attracted between this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line and then started this new impulsive movement. Here, a very similar scenario unfolded. It showed a retracement between 0.5.618 and then started a new impulsive movement where we also managed to make a new higher highs. And now, if the price is going to show another reversal, just like what happened here in the past price action, then we are expecting the price of Bitcoin also to get attracted between this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line before turning bullish here like this. So that's why guys, that's why we definitely want a proper confirmation from this indicator as well. I mean, RSI to appear over 50, right? RSI to appear over 50, MACD to form a bullish MACD cross, and at the same time we want to see this T3CC appearing in a positive territory. I mean, if we do see that happening, then this will be, right, this will be turning out as a temporary pullback around 28,000 before price again starts showing another impulsiveness. And even if we look at this in a bit different way, I mean, if we look at the price structure of Bitcoin here in a weekly time frame, we can see nothing much has changed. The price of Bitcoin is still following this lower trend line from this rising wedge, which is considered bearish. Yes, this rising wedge in a weekly time frame is considered bearish, but we know in the past price action, whenever we found support at this lower trend line, what followed after that? A relief rally. Each and every time price tested the support from this lower trend line, we formed a new higher highs and also showed a new rally here to the upside. So in our case, even if this is considered bearish in the medium short term, we do have the support from this lower trend line also around 28,000, and I am actually expecting price after that to show a final move between 35-40,000, right, and then choose an actual trend duration here in this manner, because we know in a weekly time frame, even our indicator, crypto on a buy sell indicator, will be acting as a support around 28,000 for Bitcoin. Now let me show you using a leading indicator why this move, what we are witnessing, could be turning out as a bear trap before price again start breaking it to the upside. So as you can see, for that I'm going to switch this into 4-hour time frame and use this August CPR. Yes guys, these trend lines will remain until the end of this month, and if we look at the price action of Bitcoin, we have failed to touch any of the CPR line. What does this actually indicate? Failing to touch any of the CPR line indicates the price for the coming days might be slowly getting attracted either around the bottom CPR line, central CPR line, or the top CPR line before deciding an actual trend duration. I mean, the price of Bitcoin has a very high probability to show another movement here, at least towards the bottom, central, or the top CPR line before deciding the trend duration. So that's why guys, this CPR line is going to be acting as a magnet because the price has not touched any of it. So for now, this 30,000 to 29,500 will be looked as a line of resistance since the price is below it, right? But also the line which could be attracting the price before choosing a trend direction. So if the price of Bitcoin here in the upcoming days wants to continue this uptrend, wants to show an actual reversal for this month of August, the first target is around $31,050, and to the downside, the first S1 line, the support line, is around $28,000. So that's why around the lower trend line, we have some strong line of support line for Bitcoin, which is 28,000. Even the support from this crypto on a buy sell indicator is lying around 28,000, and even the support from this 0.5 Fibonacci line, you can see, is lying around 28,000 range. So we have some strong line of support line for Bitcoin, and as long as we remain above 28,000, the pullback will be looked as a temporary pullback. And if the price shows further weakness like this, I mean, gets attracted towards the monthly S1 line, in that case, this S1 line will be the area from where I will be taking another long position around this monthly CPI line and even around the monthly R1 line. So for us right now, even though the price of Bitcoin might be showing further weakness, it is going to be looked as a temporary pullback because the price of Bitcoin does have some very strong line of support lying around. But let's say, what in case if this support around 28,000 gets broken, the support from this rising wedge crypto on a buy sell indicator gets broken, even the support from this 0.5 Fibonacci line gets broken, in that case we will be monitoring this formation as a Wyckoff's distribution schematic event and phases. And according to this Wyckoff's distribution event and phases, we are already in this phase E, and phase E is the area from where the price actually starts showing another continuation here to the downside. So we definitely want the price of Bitcoin to remain above 28,000 to invalidate the bearish scenario which is lining up parallelly for Bitcoin. Now let me show you in a very simple way why the price of Bitcoin here in the medium short term might be facing resistance around 29,000 to 30,000, and only after breaking that we know we are in an actual uptrend. Now, before I switch the chart, I just want to quickly inform you guys about this Bybit World Series of Trading event with total prize pool of 8 million USDT. Yes, guys, if you want to take part in this competition to win this 8 million USDT joining my squad, the link is in the description down below. Feel free to check it out, or you can simply scan this QR code. And also, if you haven't destroyed that like button, then please do it right now. So as we can see, guys, the price of Bitcoin was respecting this falling trend line. I did talk about this plenty of time in my video where I showed you this falling trend line in the past price action acted as a strong line of support, and this is exactly where we came. This is the exact line where we got rejected. Yes, the previous temporary support line acted as a resistance, and now if the price of Bitcoin is going to fail to continue above 29,000 to 30,000, then this will be looked as a continuation pattern. Price failing to break out from this trend line and slowly get attracted here to the downside, where we could be heading towards 28,000 and could go even lower. So definitely we want the price of Bitcoin here in the medium short term to remain above 28,000 at any cost, because we know failing to find support in the past price action has always resulted in a retracement. Yes, this is exactly what I showed you on my this video. I showed you the price of Bitcoin in the past price action. Once it has lost the support from this rising trend line, has always showed a free fall type of movement, right? This is exactly what happened here, and also exactly what is happening in our case. Yes, guys, the price of Bitcoin after losing the support from this rising trend line is clearly showing weakness, but we know this might be turning out into a bear trap because the price is still above 28,000 range. As long as we remain around 28,000, this pullback will be looked as a temporary pullback before price again starts breaking here to the upside. So that's why, guys, that's why we definitely have some strong line of support lying for Bitcoin around 28,000. But here in the medium short term, if you want to continue this uptrend, then we have to overcome the CPR resistance line around 29,500 to 30,000 range. This is our new resistance line for the month of August. And why? Because the price is below it. And even if we look at this in a bit different way, I mean, according to this bullish continuation pattern, if we ignore the falling wedge, we can simply look at this falling trend line. This falling trend line in the past price action acted as a line of resistance. This is exactly where we came yesterday, and this is exactly where we are holding right now. So in the medium short term, if the price does find support above this trend line, then as you can see, the CPR lines could be the lines where we could be getting attracted. These three lines, top, central, and the bottom CPR line. This line is the area where we might be getting attracted if the price of Bitcoin manages to remain above 28,000 in the medium short term. Yes, guys, the price of Bitcoin might be continue this rally if we can remain above 28,000, and then this top, central, and the bottom CPI line might be retested, which is between 29,500 30,000 range before deciding the trend duration. So that's why, guys, that's why we definitely want the price of Bitcoin in the medium short term to remain above 28,000. And if you want to continue this uptrend, then we have to overcome the resistance which we have around 29,500 to 30,000 range. So this is what I see right now, looking at the price action of Bitcoin in a different time frame using different scenarios. One more time, guys, if you are still unaware about this Bybit World Series of Trading event with total prize pool of 8 million USDT, the link is in the description down below to join my squad and to trade along with me. So if you are interested, do act right now.